Mozzarella or Parmesan?
I could literally eat pizza every single night of the week, so I would have to go with mozzarella.
Meet the twins whose saucy story keeps their traditional Italian foods alive on the main line and beyond. They learn to bottle their success and share their unique flavor with the Mid-Atlantic region. Find out about the recipe that helped grow their brand. This is ShopTalk. Here are the vitals on Bill and John Vesper. Their great-grandparents came to America from Abruzzo, Italy, sharing their love for food at the Italian market in Philly. Their father owns and operates John's Village Market for more than 40 years. In 2012, the twin brothers ventured out on their own, producing Vesper Brothers' signature tomato sauce. Now a staple in health-smart grocery stores, including Whole Foods, the Vesper Brothers are still expanding while staying true to their Italian roots. And their grandmom is still head of quality control. I'm Lucy Lopez and welcome to Shop Talk. My guests today are Bill and John Vesper. Welcome to UIF REC Studio. Thank you for being here. And Shop Talk is a show about the entrepreneurs who fuel the main line. And I'm going to start off by asking you, how do two brothers born and raised in Wayne, Pennsylvania, essentially, decide we're going to make pasta sauce and we're going to be really successful at it?
The story goes back to our dad's deli, which is in Wayne here, and the deli is just where we grew up learning about food, and we decided that we wanted to create some products that we could take outside of the four walls of the deli.
Okay, so Bill, I'll ask you, is it a secret family recipe?
Well, I would say yes, it is, definitely. We always tell the story that when my parents got together and then were engaged, my mom went to my grandmother's house and learned how to make the gravy because it's such a staple, you know, pasta and pasta sauce is such a staple in Italian households. So we learned how to make that sauce that our grandmother has been making for so long and teaching us all how to cook.
Would you say that she is one of the mentors in your lives, I guess?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we have to go back to this. There's so many pasta sauces out there. Like, what makes Vesper Brothers so different from ragu? I know you're gonna kill me.
That's easy to answer.
Okay.
I mean, one of the biggest differentiators between our products and something like that is the story behind it. I heard a really cool quote by Andrew Zimmern actually recently, where he said, "Food is good, food with a good story is better." And I think that our story is very authentic. We didn't create a story to market a product. We created a product that's based on our story.
A lot of people still ask us today, like, is it really the same thing as what you make at home? And we could make a pot of sauce in our kitchen and open up a jar and put them into two different bowls and you would not be able to tell the difference.
Is it still really cool when you go somewhere or you see your product in someone's house?
My wife and I were home shopping. So we went into this one house and, you know, when you're in there, especially just with you and your realtor, you're kind of snoopy. You're opening up doors and, you know, looking for the closet, and it ends up being the, you know, the pantry. And so I open up this door and there's the pantry and there's all of these different things. And right in front of me was like 3 or 4 of our jars of sauce. And it was really early in our journey. And to walk into a complete stranger, not knowing who they were at all, and seeing our jars of sauce in their pantry was like really cool.
I think we're gonna get to our favorite part now. It's called storefront switch up. If you weren't running Vesper Brothers, what would you be doing?
I would probably be sitting on a sofa just like this and interviewing somebody that was, you know, telling me all about their life. So.
Okay, have you thought about yours?
Like, I feel like everything that we've done in our lives, like being twins and stuff, we've done stuff together, so it would probably be like, no.
So 2 therapists.
Yeah, he'd be the he'd be like the guy in the office, like talking to the person, and he'd be referring them to me to like do some sort of nature therapy walk or something, or a fishing trip or something.
There you go. He's thought about this,
yeah,
clearly.
A whole wellness center.
Okay, so you're in the hot seat. We're going to ask you some tough questions, and I don't want you to think about them. I just want you to answer off the top of your head, and you can jump in at any point.
Okay.
Your favorite gym to burn off all the pasta and gravy?
I play soccer like in a men's league, so that's my favorite thing.
And I go to the Haverford YMCA.
Wawa or Dunkin' for coffee?
Dunkin'.
Your favorite sauce from your collection?
Mine's the spicy for sure.
Yeah, tomato basil.
Okay. Mozzarella or Parmesan?
Parmesan, because I think I use that more than mozzarella.
I could literally eat pizza every single night of the week, so I would have to go with mozzarella.
Okay, all right. This is a really tough one. You have to pick one. It's like the end of the world, and there's only SpaghettiOs and mac and cheese left in the world. You have to eat one. Pick one now.
Yeah, mac and cheese, definitely.
Mac and cheese.
I have a soft spot for mac and cheese too. All right. Wildest story you've heard from someone using your sauce?
It was the first food show that we had done. We had just recently had started this business. So this woman comes up to the table and we offer her a sample and she refuses at first. And then we said, come on, just try it. You know, you'll be surprised. It's really, really good. So she takes the sample and she tries it and she starts to walk away with the friend of hers that's with her. And we see them kind of like walk a little bit of distance away from the table and she's trying it. And then she starts to get really emotional and her friend starts to like hug her. And the two of us are like standing there and we're like, what is happening? Like, did she hate it that much that she's like starting to cry? So she turns back around and the two of them come back to the table and she said, I have to tell you guys, and still with tears in her eyes, she said, I just lost my mother about 2 months ago and I never thought that I would taste a sauce like what she had made until I just tasted yours. And then all of us are like crying and we're hugging her and we're thanking her. And it was like, it was such a cool story. And it might not be as like a crazy story like you maybe wanted, but it was really, really neat. And that was still sticks in our head. That was probably 5 years ago, but it still sticks in our head of one of those moments that was just, you can't make it up.
All right, thank you guys for being here. That's it for Shop Talk. I'd like to thank my guests, Bill and John Vesper, Vesper Brothers, and John's Village Market right here in Wayne. You can visit them anytime and also sample their pasta sauce or gravy, as they like to call it, at the local Whole Foods store. Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to talk shop with us, send us a message on social media and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for tuning in and we'll see you soon.